Hey there, Pisces. How are you? I hope you're fab as always. This is Jamie. Welcome to Soul Guide Guidance. We're checking in with your energies, sun, moon, and rising. Let's see what is happening. If you're new here, please feel welcome to like and subscribe. It doesn't cost you anything. Lets us know that you are here and we can connect into your energies. This is a timeless read, guys, and a general one. But at the end, just to let you know, we'll ask a specific question and get you an angel answers and guidance for you. So let's have a look at your past, present energies, what the challenge is, and potential outcome. All right, for our Pisces, thank you. Emotions are running high. I think we've all been there. We've got it's time to release negativity. Okay. We have got believe in the impossible. Let's have a look at the challenge. It's given us 2 for the challenge. We have got communication is key and don't let your past hold you back. All right, guys, and let's have a look at the potential outcome and dive in a little bit deeper. Wow, this is awesome. So the challenge is the past holding you back, south node, and the outcome is the north node. I'm liking that a lot. Okay, so Pisces, having a look here and just the current energy that seems to be going on here, there's something that I feel has impacted you and really tested your inner warrior, your inner resilience, your inner just being. I don't know if this was just a situation, a person, experience that you, whatever you've been through here, this dynamic really pushed your buttons is what I feel. But it's also been supportive for you because I think it's allowed you to, when you've been at that, you know, on a scale of 0 to 100, your emotions sitting at 80 to 90 and maybe even, you know, a boiling point, right? When you've come out of that, it's allowed you to sit and look and reflect and going like, WTF. And as part of that, being Pisces, you also know how to take that information, sit back with it and take a good look because Pisces is very inner, spiritual, you know, expansion. How do I grow? How do I expand? How do I open up? There's the depths of you that wants to learn more about you, your response, and how you operate, okay? And how you can better yourself so you're not feeling that. And I feel something's happened here. I don't know how long ago this situation was. Whatever that first situation is that you think about when I mention this, that's specific to you, okay? But what I feel as part of this, it's helped you realize what you need to clear out. It could be our own way of thinking. It could be certain patterns or behaviors. It's kind of like, wow, I never realized that about myself, or I never realized that about another person. I never looked at it like that. Wow, now I understand things better. So I feel there's some of that in regards to whatever this situation is. Like I said, this has been a good thing, even though it may not have felt, you know, great at the time. It was super frustrating and annoying and all the things. But this is allowing you to shift whatever's been happening. And you may even find too that part of this, you might have to just stop spending time with certain people because it just hasn't, there's something that's super triggering you. And while that's a you thing that you need to figure out, what is it about that person that's also creating that? So maybe it's just not good for you, you know? Just so something to look at. But I feel like there's a little bit of a rebirth energy here, especially with Scorpio, okay? This is full moon in Scorpio energy. But believe in the impossible is as we're moving forward here in the near future, I feel like there's some hopes and dreams is what I'm getting. So this situation could be in relation to a person or something that you're trying to create, and that frustration of things not happening or moving fast enough. But I feel like something is moving forward here. But there is going to be some lessons, Pisces, with this communication and key, and don't let your past hold you back. Um, who do you need to talk to? What do you need to connect into? Um, and I feel like there's a new way of you doing something or a new approach that's going to be really important. But a part of that is remembering what maybe didn't work in your favor before, but not applying it this time, right? It's like taking that information, learning from it, and then setting forth with this energy of step out of your comfort zone, which is the outcome here. So I think this is like a key part. And maybe too, guys, this emotions are running high, and don't let your past hold you back. I feel that's connected somehow. All right, so let's dive in a little deeper and see what is going on for you. And as I said, we'll ask an angel's, did I say that already? An angel question for you at the end, guys, okay? All right, let's have a look at what these emotions are running high and what we need to know here. Thank you, Spirit, for our Pisces. Got the Lover's energy and the Three of Swords. So this seems to be regarding a significant connection or relationship here, Pisces, that I think challenged you mentally and emotionally, okay? Let's just get one more. Yeah. I feel that there could have been something here where you thought you were working towards building something, creating something together, but maybe that's not what was happening. Or the way, I mean, if this was in the workplace, this could be just, I feel like someone going a bit rogue or divergent is what I'm getting energetically, okay? And I think this really tested you significantly, trying to understand the why behind this. I'm just going to get one more because thanks. Yeah. This is like you guys couldn't just get on the same page, it seems, Pisces. And I'm just getting like really triggered energy. So whatever this was for you, I think it tested you significantly regarding this. Again, it could be in the workplace, could be at home with a significant other or a person you're dealing with. But I'm just getting like someone's gone rogue, and I feel like you might have lost a little bit of control, Pisces, or felt out of control is what I mean, because of the way this person was acting and behaving, and you couldn't do anything, right? Because you can't control them. So, but a part of you, like you probably, blew your top, because it's just like, what the frig are you doing, man? Or dude, or woman, or chick, whatever. All right, time to release negativity. The Hierophant. The Ten of Pentacles. Okay, I'm liking this. The Star. One more. Thank you. And the Ten of Wands. Yeah, this is you letting go of that burden. There's some burden here that it seems you've let go or moved on from, and taking care of Pisces. And as you should. A part of this releasing negativity, we did talk about this spiritual growth and expansion, and I do see this, Pisces. I think there's this element of you know what it is that you desire, you know what it is that makes you feel good, that nurtures you, that supports you, and you want that in all areas of your life. And I feel like there's this part of going, who am I? What do I want? How do I want to feel? And I think this is like some gap in between this void that you've potentially been through, that you're kind of going, okay, I'm taking this and I'm learning this. And I feel this is what's happening, and it still could be happening now for you, but on a higher spiritual level, because you're constantly growing, okay? Constantly expanding. But it's like we go through highs and like a little bit of dips with it as well, right? Because sometimes we're just not doing that as much inner work when things are feeling good, and then we get hit a little bit and then we go dive even deeper. So I feel like that's kind of the journey, Pisces, that you've potentially been on. But a part of this has been, like I said, who you are, what you want, how you want to feel, and you're focused on that. And a big part of it is letting go of the shit that, whether it, like I said, thinking, people, places, situations that just haven't been feeling good. You're like, okay, I'm kind of done with that. I'm not going to put energy and time into things that just aren't vibing here. So believe in the impossible. We've got the Temperance energy. We've got the Magician. Nine of Pentacles. And a Four of Swords. Awesome. Okay. So the experience, Pisces, and where things seem to be leading, once you like really check in with yourself and what you want. I mean, you don't have to know everything to the T, you know, with all the dots I'd, is that all the dots I'd, all the I's dotted? I am sometimes do say things back the front. So I've been like that a lot of my life. My brain works faster than I can speak. So what I'm getting here with this believe in the impossible, the more that you nurture your path, the more that you create and stay in creation mode. And let me just take a step back. A big part of being able to be in creative mode is when you're letting go of burdens and things that aren't connected to your purpose and what you actually want. So this is an important time to go, okay, what does Pisces want? And it's slowly starting to experiment and get more into that flow and find what that is for you, right? Because I feel the more you do, the more that you create, and the more that you're in it, you're going to find your flow and be able to start just naturally manifesting it forward, okay? I just feel like something's really going to work here for you. I don't know what it is, but like something's just going to click. But it's part of the effort of putting in. This is not about sitting still. I think you're doing that here, and maybe that's where you've been or what you're in right now. But soon it's like something's going to shift forward. And as things shift forward and you get super clear on, yeah, probably this thing that I'm doing, or this person, or this thinking, or spending time doing a certain something, just is kind of keeping you a bit like, I feel like, do you remember back in the day? I think some kids might have it now. I don't know if if it's like okay to have it, but if you remember back in the day, I think in like the 80s, they used to have the straps on the kid, right? I mean, do you know what I mean? Like the harness. So if the kids couldn't run away, I don't know if kids have it today. I know I didn't have that for my kids, but I remember, I think I had one, or my brother had one, because he just used to go everywhere. But yeah, it's just so you didn't lose them, but it's also like allows you to pull and rein people back. And I feel like in some regard, energetically, something is doing that to you, is pulling you back. So I'm not sure what part of energy, person, situation, but there's something that keeps pulling you back out, and you've got to figure out what that is to release it so you can get into this place, okay? Because with this comes growth, expansion, a sense of self, and I'm just seeing things flourish and grow and work. Like, but it's just going to flow. It's like the gateway is going to open, and this flow, it's like it's going to start from the top of the string. The sun's going to shine. It's all just going to flow in together. And this Magician is part of that. That's part of the manifestation of just things connecting in together. And you're going to have this huge sense of relief. It's like you finally can take a breath and rest and just feel good about it, Pisces, okay? So let's see what the challenge is and get a little bit more information here. What do we need to know about the challenge position? Communication is key, and don't let your past hold you back. What do we need to know? Thank you, Spirit. Yeah, so there seems to be something here that's the way someone's thinking or the way someone is communicating is not sound, or there's some fear around communicating that it's going to cause conflict. Okay, so Spirit's saying here as part of this, it's presenting the potential here. You're capturing interest by presenting something that what is value to this person or this situation. I don't know what specifically this is for you, but there's something here that's important about this communication around making someone feel safe first. Starting with that. Starting with the compliment or the good things. I don't know if you've heard the term the criticized sandwich. I don't even know. But it's something that I use, is 2 positives for 1 negative. Okay. And a negative could be part of that feedback, but it could also be, hey, this is what how I'm feeling. And I think of this is amazing. This is bothering me, but I'm liking this. So how do we figure this part out? Does that make sense? So I feel that's going to be an important part to this, because what's going to happen is if you come in, this is showing the other way around. If you come in with, I don't like what's happening here, and then you're going to go, but this is okay. But if you, and even to, oh my God, boom. If you start a conversation, I don't want to make you feel, and it's something negative, you're already putting that pink elephant in the room, okay? Don't do that, guys. I'm really going to tell you. I've had people do that to me. I'm like, well, what do you want me to think now? Because you're telling me don't feel this way. Well, that's not the way to start a conversation. I'm just going to tell you that with love. Start the conversation on a positive note. I want to make this really supportive, and like, let's work this out in, good favor, good energy, whatever this is. But I feel like here, this is like just negative. And I'm saying negative because the way that the brain is programmed, right? We need to use words that are more positive and affirming. Obviously, too, people can have totally different relationships with words. So it doesn't matter how positive that you try to be. Maybe in their past, those words have been tricks or, manipulation. So just be mindful of that. But there's something here that whatever you're dealing with, or however some communication is being had, it just needs to kind of be reframed and reshifted. But not coming with it from a fearful place, Pisces, because don't let the past hold you back. You've been, it seems, in a situation before where you've tried to maybe have a similar conversation and it's just blown up in your face and it's just caused more problems, and then you lose trust and all this jazz. So there's just something here about it, and I hope whatever I've given you there can be supportive in terms of this. Let's have a look at the outcome and North Node. I like it. We've got the Justice energy. What else do we need to know? Thank you. We've got Death energy. I like it. What else do we need to know? And the World. Beautiful. Pisces, this is good. So the North Node is about our future, working towards our purpose and sense of power and things that drive us forward in this lifetime, okay? Something that has meaning behind it. So I feel like whatever hasn't been working, whatever you have been seeking for some truth or some acknowledgement, I feel like this is, going to come forward and present itself to you and create this new opportunity ahead. One that requires a sense of stepping outside your comfort zone and doing things differently. That's how you're going to get to the truth of this matter, or the something that you want and desire. So it's letting go of the old way to start the new way, okay? And the World card is letting you know this is a successful endeavor that's ahead of you if you're willing to go and claim it, okay? But it's just going to require a little bit of something different. One step at a time. You don't need to fully dive out there and, hey, here I am. You can, but it just starts one step at a time. because then the momentum builds, the confidence builds, okay? And I feel like you're going to do something pretty special here, Pisces, because with this world energy, this is like a really strong, powerful new beginning that has the potential to really carry you forward in a very successful way. Pisces, your question. Let's get to it. Your angel guidance. Hold that question, hold that thought, what you want to know, and let's get into it. We've got the law of attraction. Each thought is an investment that pays immediate dividends, so invest wisely. You have the power to choose your thoughts and align them with love, peace, and harmony. At your request, we will gladly attune your energies to higher frequencies. I love that for you, Pisces. Yeah, just remember, I mean, we're manifesting all the time. So your thoughts, your words, connecting them as closely as possible towards the things that you do desire, towards the feelings that you do want. I mean, we're humans. We're going to have moments that we're down and out and frustrated and all the things. But in saying that, when you can pop out of that, heaviness or that time where you can just reframe, that's going to support you, and you'll start seeing a change, that shift, and things coming towards you. But it's just saying too, like, ask for help when you need it. The higher frequencies, the more amazingness you attract in, and faster too. So leaving that with you, dear ones. Appreciate you being here, and we'll connect again soon. Bye now.